36th District Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge Marlena E. Taylor presiding. During these proceedings, there is no eating, no sleeping, no lying down, no wearing of any head garments except for religious purposes. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Mr. Calvin Walker? Calvin Walker?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, can you turn your camera on for me, please, sir?
Yes, ma'am. I thought it was on already, but here I go.
Sound like me. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Calvin Walker. This is Z ticket 809-160. This is one count of operating while intoxicated. This is a date and time set in this matter, I believe, for a pretrial. Appearances for the record, starting with Attorney Davis, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Maurice Davis, P 76203, appearing with Calvin Walker, who's present.
All right. Mr. Walker, can you state your name for the record, please?
Calvin Walker.
All right. Counsel, how are we proceeding today?
Judge, we reached an agreement in this matter, whereas my client's prepared to enter a plea of guilty to the amended charge of operating while visibly impaired.
Okay. All right, sir. If you would like to take advantage of that offer, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to your attorney about your case and about your rights?
I did.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes, I am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, I am.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that, sir?
Yes, I do.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today, sir?
Yes, I do.
All right, sir. I want to take your attention back to the date of December 23rd of 2023. At that time, sir, were you driving a vehicle in the area of West 8 Mile and Ardmore Streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
And while you were operating that vehicle, were you under the influence of alcohol?
Yes, ma'am.
And did it impair your ability to drive on that day, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, satisfied, counsel?
Satisfied, Judge.
All right, the court is satisfied as well and will enter a plea to the reduced charge of operating while visibly impaired. I'm going to set this matter for a sentencing date of, I have no sheet. What were the dates from yesterday, at least? You can adjust them accordingly. Set this down for a sentencing. Look on your calendar and see if August 15th works for you, counsel.
August 15th, that's fine, yes.
Okay, set this for August 15th. That's going to be at 8. Let's do 8:45 a.m. Bond will continue at this time. Okay, sir?
Thank you very much, Judge.
You're very welcome. You look very nice for court too. Thank you.
Thank you.
Is pretrial services going to reach out to Mr. Walker?
No, I was about to say, let me give you the phone number. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Attorney Davis. The phone number is 313-965-3414. Mr. Walker, let them know that you're being sentenced before me on August the 15th and that you need a pre-sentence investigation report, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set.
All right, thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
No problem. All right, let me see. Mr. Warlick?
Yes, you are.
All right, please turn on your camera. Yes, you may.
How you
hit the video
All right. Now calling the matters of the people versus Jamil Warlick. This is Z ticket 809010. This is one count of operating while intoxicated with a high blood alcohol content. Also Z ticket 808788. This is one count of operating. I think he ended up pleading to operating while intoxicated. Hold on a second. While visibly impaired. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Stephen Sharg on behalf of Mr. Warlick. Mr.
Mr.
Warlick, can you
Warlick,
state your
please
name,
state-
please?
Yes.
Bell Kareem Warlick.
Attorney Shark, this is it. I'm gonna have to get a new pre-sentence investigation report
Yeah.
too, because it's gonna be a year old.
Oh, boy, that's a long time, Judge.
Yes, he was supposed to be sentenced back on August 16th.
Boy.
Mr. Warlick, this is what happens when you get in trouble in multiple places. Then you have to handle your business everywhere. But because I don't want these to mess up your OVs and Macomb, give you one final adjournment. This is it,
Thank you,
though. You
Judge.
gotta make a decision at the next one. He gonna have to plea or something. Take care of this rest of this business.
Okay, his next court date. Yes, Your Honor, his next court date is August 7th.
Okay, let's do. August 16th. Exactly 1 year away
Okay,
from
we'll be
the other
there.
report. August 16th, 9 a.m. I'll set his bond at 8:30 a.m. I'm sorry, I'll set his bond at $0.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank you, Judge. Appreciate it.
you're welcome. You're welcome.
All
I
All right, thank you,
appreciate you.
Judge. Great to see you.
Have a good day. All right. D'Angelo
You
Williams.
too. Take care.
I will, thank you. All right, you all set, Mr. Warlick?
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. All right, Mr. D'Angelo Williams, now you can't sit down, you gotta pick it up and be ready, okay?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Now calling the matter of the people versus D'Angelo Christian Williams. This is ticket SP 1515888. One count open alcohol motor vehicle driver. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, respectfully, Sam Rajadala, P62186, appearing on behalf of Mr. Williams. Mr. Williams, please say your name for the record.
D'Angelo Christian Williams.
All right, counsel, this is the date and time set for a bench trial in this matter. How are we proceeding today?
Your Honor, after speaking with the city attorney, they let me know they're unable to proceed at this time with respect to the requested dismissal in this matter.
All right, being that being the case, the court's going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss this matter without prejudice. Mr. Williams, make sure you know that you cannot have open alcohol, whether or not these allegations have been proven, no open alcohol in motor vehicles, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, if there's nothing further, this case is dismissed. Thank you both.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
All right.
Officer Backstresser, huh?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm doing good.
Good. You are here today.
Let's see. Zachary?
Zachary Montario. All right. You have
That's
any
him.
other courtrooms to be in, sir?
I need to pop into 220 for nothing crazy. I just might be a witness on something. Other than that, I'm pretty much good.
Okay. I'm gonna put you into breakout room number 1. Talk to attorney Mason. She's gonna be in there, and then hopefully you'll be able to do what you need to do. Okay.
Sounds good. Thank you.
No, thank you. All right, I'm gonna put you in there right now. She's in there. All right. Gregory Wilson as well as Jordan Wiley. I'm gonna put you into the waiting room until I'm ready for you. Mr. Wayne? You said he has an attorney? You have an attorney?
I do.
Goldman? Attorney
Yes.
Goldman? He has it scheduled for July 31st. Have you been in contact with him and talking to him?
I just talked to him the other day. This is like the second time this has been rescheduled. I think I just accidentally wrote down the wrong date. I apologize.
No, it's okay. I just want to make sure you've been in contact with him because he set the date of July 31st. So I want to make sure you've had communication with him because if it's something else, let me know so that we can make sure we're all on the same page.
Oh, okay. No,
You
I'm
look
just
very
it's
nice
more
for
of a better
court too,
safe than
okay?
sorry thing.
No,
Thank you
I
very much,
understand
Your
you
Honor.
you look very nice for court, but just make sure that because that's why he's not here either. Because he must have July 31st for whatever reason.
I figured something was up.
Okay. All right. Well, just make sure it's okay. All right. Have him call the court if he needs something else and we'll accommodate you. Okay, Mr. Wayne?
All right. Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Thank you. And thank you for your patience while our assistant got back up online. Okay.
Of course.
All right. We'll see you then.
All right. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you. You too. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Madam Interpreter, you need to go back in that room or you
Yeah,
need.
I got off my phone and I'm using my laptop,
Okay.
right now.
Did you need to be someplace? If so, I'll let them know so they can hop in there and talk to you so that you can get where you need to go.
I don't, but I'm waiting. That would.
Okay, I'm gonna try and get them in there to talk to you though, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Of course. Mr. York, I'm gonna put you into the waiting room until I'm ready
Okay,
to call
thank you.
your case. No problem. Same thing, Mr. Webster, I'm gonna put you into the waiting room until I'm ready to call your case.
Okay.
Officer Velasquez, it looks like where is he going? Did he leave? Okay, all right.
Judge, I'm sorry, are we on the record or is housekeeping matter?
No, we're not on the record. Thank you for asking, Attorney Mason. What's going on?
Before I forgot about the Timothy Williams, matter, I had
I
sent
sent you back an email.
you said like to contact you. Did you send something since then?
No, I said come down here after court so we can figure it out.
Okay, oh. Okay,
But then we had that stuff yesterday.
right,
But
yeah,
come
and then I
down here
forgot about.
today. Yeah, come down here today after you finish so that we can
Okay.
talk about it.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you, Judge.
Absolutely. And you told me in enough time so we can make sure we all on the same page. That's why I just want you to come down here. Okay. Okay.
We do have a dismissal on that. Shane Webster's here. We have a dismissal on that one.
Okay, I saw the officer signed off, so I figured that's what it was. So as soon as we get an opportunity, we'll do it. Miss Washington, I'm gonna put you in the waiting room until I'm ready for you, okay? Sydney Ware and Atara's iPhone. What's this? Atara's iPhone. Atara. Sydney Ware.
Yep, right here.
Are you just now checking in or have you checked in already today?
When you say check in,
Is
you
this
mean
your
log
first
in?
time logging into court this morning?
Yep.
What's your name? What's your first name, ma'am?
Oh, Sydney Ware, Sydney TR Ware. I got two first names.
W-A-R-E.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You're supposed to be here at 8:35. What happened, man?
8:35. I'm logged in for 10.
Huh?
10 o'clock. I had called like months ago.
I don't have anything scheduled at 10 o'clock unless I schedule it for a trial, man.
You're Judge Taylor, right?
I am. All right. I have you checked in. Atari's iPhone.
Yes, ma'am. Can you hear me?
I can. Turn on your camera. What's your name, ma'am?
Atara Karshina Small.
Smalls.
No, not with the S, just small. I'm Sydney Ware's mom. Sydney Tiara Ware's mom.
Is she not capable of handling this on her own, ma'am?
Okay, do I need to log out?
You can watch it on YouTube if you want to. Go to YouTube channel Courtroom 337. I'm live and you'll be able to see everything that happens. There'll be an attorney who will assist her today and give her all the information that she needs so that she can make the most knowledgeable decision. If she does need assistance, that's fine. You can stay on. Otherwise, she kind of has to handle this herself, okay?
Okay, you said 337?
Yep, go on, look up Courtroom 337 on YouTube, and my channel is live right now, okay?
7.
Yep,
Okay.
CTRM 337. It should just pop up and say Marlena Taylor. And then you can join that, okay? And watch.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
All right. You're welcome. Miss Ware, I'm going to put you into a breakout room. The attorneys are moving rather quickly today, so you shouldn't be in there too long, but it's going to be breakout room number 24. Join that. Ask all the questions that you need to ask and make sure you have all the clarity that you need on this particular case, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Join that room, ma'am. Justin Williams?
Yes, ma'am.
You are not on my docket for today. What is, do you have a case number?
Yes, ma'am. SP 15451 362.
Okay, give me 1 second. Here it is, SP 15451 362. You know, the ticket you gave me is in default right now, sir. You know that, right? The speeding ticket? Because you
Yeah, see
never
what
came to
happened.
the court date.
Yeah, I did. I came late, and I talked to somebody the same day, and they ended up giving me this court date for today. I got the text message and everything.
Text message from the court?
Yes, ma'am. But to telling me the date that I had to be here, like, please be
You
advised
signed
that you
up
have a
for
virtual.
you signed up for the reminders?
No, the guy that scheduled my date, he said that I'll get a text, and it came and said, please be advised that you have a virtual pretrial before the Honorable Marlena Taylor of the 36th District Court on July 10th, 2024 at 8:35 on Zoom. Zoom meeting number 360-337-0000. And the one previous to that was April 17th, and that's the
You
one
can't
that I
have
showed.
only valid docs.
Did you get anything in the mail for a court date for August 7th?
No, ma'am.
You got speeding tickets too. So I know
Do you still
him.
live on Mark Twain?
No, ma'am. I'm on Murray Hill again.
Yep. Well,
The notice for August 7th went to Mark Twain. That's why you get that number.
I mean, well, the only thing is that he's gonna have to, he doesn't have valid docs because it's a speeding ticket. So they're gonna have to figure out the speeding ticket, 16 or 20 miles over posted speed.
Ma'am, it was also a registration ticket too, and I have that. Well,
Okay, let me see if they can work something out for the speeding. Yeah, because you do the registration, but the speeding ticket is 4 points. So I'm pretty sure. No, 3, I lied. No. 16 to 20 is 4. All right. Let me see. Put yourself on mute, please.
yes, ma'am.
Mr. White, I'm gonna put you in the waiting room until I'm ready. When you come back out here, you need to have that hat off, okay, for court? When you come back out, okay? You good for right now, but when you're in there talking to me, make sure you have it off, okay, Mr. White? Okay. It's okay. He look like he don't feel good. Madam Interpreter, I'm gonna let, he has two more people to talk to, and then once he comes out, you'll be my first case I call, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Young, I'm gonna put you in the waiting room until I'm ready. By the time you come back, you need to take off that hat for court, okay? Is Miss West here today? Yeah. So we're gonna have Adrian West check in. We have Zachary Case check in. I see Miss Williams is here. And Michelle Wilson, did she check in? Dang, people whack. Mhm. Miss Wilson, I'll put you in the waiting room until I'm ready for you. Mr. Waddy, I'm gonna put you in the waiting room until I'm ready for you.
Okay.
Attorney Boffman?
Yes, ma'am.
On Mr. Williams, so he's not on my docket for today, and he has a couple of tickets in default, one of them being the speeding ticket. I don't know what you want to do with that case. He's not scheduled to be on my docket until August 7th, but you said valid docs. I know he has his registration,
Are
but
we
are you
talking
gonna try and
about
handle this?
Justin Williams? Those are Mr. Werbling's notes.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yes,
I
you are.
appreciate you, Attorney Boffman.
I appreciate you as well. Miss Mason, are you available for room 2?
Room 2.
Thank you.
Attorney Worberling?
Yes, good morning, Judge.
Good morning. So
Yeah.
with Mr. Justin Williams, he has some tickets in default. I know they're not on the docket because he's not on the docket today. So he has
Yeah,
more
that
than
was
just the registration.
Okay.
How did you want to
So,
handle that on today?
Um,
Did you want his other cases to see what you can do?
yeah, I can do that, Judge. Yeah, because I couldn't find him. I could only find him, I think, on what? Well, actually, I think the website was down at that time or was slow.
Yeah. The JIS was down this morning, so I think he was
Yeah.
inadvertently put into a room without
Yeah.
that. That's why. But now since he's been there, I'll give the opportunity. Let me do Mr. Zandy, so
Okay.
that way I can get the interpreter out,
Okay, not a
and then you
problem.
can try and figure that one out. Okay.
Yes, Judge. Sounds
All
good.
right, Miss Williams and Miss Ware, I'm gonna put you into the waiting room until I'm ready for you. It shouldn't be much longer now, okay? All right. All right. Mr. Zayandi, could you get his attention?
سيد زنداني حط الفيديو لحتى تشوفك.
Zindandi. Okay.
حط الصوت.
موجودة.
Okay.
All right. You know how I do. I'll call the case and then I'll swear you in, madam. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. Now calling the matters of the people versus Mohammed Zindandi. He has 2 tickets. Ticket U 686-442-24. This is 1 count operate with the city of Detroit without cigarette retail license. Same ticket, U ticket 661-740-23. Operate within city of Detroit without cigarette retail license. Madam Interpreter, can you please state your name for the record and your interpretation?
Good morning, Your Honor. Samir Rahal interpreting Arabic. For the court.
All right. Do you swear or affirm to translate the Arabic to English and the English to Arabic language to the best of your ability, ma'am?
I do.
All right. You can relay him what I said about the case being called.
عم تقول لك القاضي انه سمحت لي احكي القضيه اللي الربطات اللي اخذتهم التكتات عم تعطي ارقامهم 686 44224 661 74023. انت اخذ 3 تكتات، عفوا تكتين من بسبب نهايه الرخصه.
صحيح.
Appearances for the record, starting with counsel.
Honor Ben Werbling on behalf of the defendant. Sir, could you please state your name for the record?
سيد اعطينا اسمك بالكامل.
محمد فهمي مصلح الزنداني.
In your honor, we ask any show cause hearing be set aside. He'll stand mute at this time.
حضرة القاضي رح يكون صامت هلا.
All right. This time the court's going to set aside show causes, enter a plea of not guilty.
هجاوب عنك مش مذنب.
Your Honor, he has presented valid documentation. He had texted me a picture of the valid cigarette dealer license. So we were moving to dismiss for those reasons.
حضرة القاضي هو أثبت لي إنه هو عنده الرخصة وعم بطلب منك إنه تلغي القضية. عمالي معروف.
Him being in compliance, the court's going to grant that request and dismiss this matter without prejudice.
رح تلغي القضية بدون تمييز. مبروك.
يعني هي ألغتها هسه؟
So now it's dismissed?
Yes.
نعم.
تمام. شكرا جزيلا يا سيدتي القاضية.
I'd like to thank the honorable judge very much.
You are very welcome. Make sure you stay in compliance every time you need to renew that license with the city.
خليك على الوقت التجديد تماما. سامع؟ مع
تمام.
البلد.
شكرا للمحامي وشكرا لك برضه.
I'd like to thank the attorney and the interpreter too. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. That concludes this hearing. Thank you all.
Thank you, Your Honor, and have a day. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let me see.
Did you figure that out, Attorney Boffman? This is the city prosecutor.
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Well, Mr. Shane Webster, unmute yourself, sir.
Yes.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Shane Valdez Webster. This is ticket SP 1536064. One count auto park autos on city property. Ticket SP 1536065. One count park autos on city property. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Hey, good morning, Your Honor. Ben Werbling, P64889 on behalf of the defendant. Sir, could you state your full name for the record, please?
Shane Valdez Webster.
Your Honor, this is the date and time set for trial with respect to both matters. It's my understanding there's a recommendation per the prosecutor's office to dismiss both matters.
At this time, being that he is in compliance, the court's going to dismiss these matters without prejudice. Sir, make sure you always keep everything where it's supposed to be at all times, okay?
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. There's nothing further. You're all set.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
So, Mr. Justin Williams, tickets attorney Werberling. I
Yes,
drove
Your
our
Honor.
license suspended.
Okay.
Speeding 16 to 20. No valid registration certificate and no proof of insurance. We're running his SOS on his license right now.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you, Ms. Edwards.
And it's valid. So he just
Okay.
needs to deal with the speeding.
Yeah.
I know you saw the registration
Yeah.
and we need to find out whether he has insurance.
Yep, I did see that.
Right.
too. Okay. Do you want me to go back to
Oh.
10?
Yeah, are you able to
Okay.
join 10, Mr. Williams? He has expired plates, but he has to pay that because he already played responsible to it. So,
Gotcha. Okay, thanks, Your
okay,
Honor.
all right. Mr. Williams, are you able to go back to 10? If not, I'll put you in a different room so that you can talk to Attorney Werberling so we can try and resolve everything today, okay?
Okay.
Are you able to rejoin it or no, you need me to put you in a different room?
I don't have a prompt to join.
Okay,
All
I'm gonna
right,
put him
here we
in
go.
12, Attorney Werberling, join that room.
Perfect. Thank you, Your
Okay,
Honor.
you're welcome.
And I'm also gonna speak with Mr. Wu in 14 because he wasn't responding. So I'll see what's going on.
Okay, he asked for some help recently, so.
Oh, he did?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah. Isaac Williams,
Yes, ma'am.
turn on your camera, please. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Williams, I have heavy dockets every day. You want to know why? Because people who drive through the city of Detroit don't have what they're supposed to have. You know that, Mr. Williams?
I'm sorry. I just didn't want to
So
lose my
stop
spot.
calling my courtroom 25,000 times, acting like we just sitting here twiddling our thumbs. I got two attorneys who have to talk to everybody. Because did you bring your own attorney in here today?
No, ma'am. I
Okay.
apologize. I just didn't want to lose my, like I said, spot.
You ain't gonna lose no spot. You the one who's driving around on a suspended license, and then you gonna come to court acting like we gotta rush through all of this, and you the one in the wrong. To ask me how many times my license been suspended, sir?
Don't do me like that, please.
I'm not. Can you stand in for
I
this one, Attorney
apologize.
Boffman? I'm gonna get him out the way, okay? All
I'm
right.
ready.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Isaac Lewis Williams. This is ticket SP 1569534. One count drove while license suspended. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Boffman for the defendant. Sir, please state your full name.
Isaac Lewis Williams.
Your Honor, I am stipulating the probable cause for the recommendation that the instant case be dismissed. The defendant's document, his license is valid, and I'm sure he's thankful.
Yes. At this time, because his license is valid, the court is going to dismiss this matter without prejudice. Sir, make sure to keep that license on valid, then you don't have to worry about coming and sitting in court for a couple of hours. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, there's nothing further. You're all set. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
No problem. I see you, Mr. Wimbush. Just hold tight, okay? I know you ain't rushing me, but I see you. I got you on the screen because I know I just got to do something quick with you. Let me get some of these officers out though, if I can. Let me see who I have. Got show calls down the line. Monaca, Washington.
Bianca, this me.
Bianca? Okay.
Yes.
You know you have a show cause before me in September, right?
We spoke about it, Your Honor. We were hoping that we could address those cases today. We got valid documents for those counts as well.
Can you pull? Okay, give me 1 second. Put yourself on mute 1 moment, ma'am, okay?
I put the case number on the notes next to her name.
Yeah, we have out of way Biden addresses. Did Anthony Woods check in already?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is on.
Okay.
For review.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
This is not a lot, but he came to do today. So he didn't put that.
Can't stand none of y'all. Oh, wait. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Jordan Wiley, I know you're not laying in bed. I know.
I'm not laying in bed. I have a 2-year-old and she keeps waking up because she doesn't feel me in bed with her.
All right. There we go.
Sorry, let me pull the door up so I don't wake her.
Okay.
Okay, sorry about that, Your Honor.
You gotta put your face in the camera so I can see you, ma'am. Now calling the matter of the people versus Jordan Aaron Wiley. This is ticket SP 1564777. Count 1, carrying a concealed weapon while under the influence. Ticket 2, defective or missing equipment. Ticket 3, improper lane usage. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please. And this may not be yours, Attorney Boffin. She's asking for MIDC appointment.
This is mine, Your Honor. Harry Boffin for the defendant. Would you please state your name?
Jordan Whaley.
Your Honor, because of the nature of the charges against the defendant, we're asking for an MIDC appointment. I have the defendant's information. I'm going to forward that to Madam Clerk at the close of the session today.
Thank you very much. All right, if that's the case, ma'am, I'm going to adjourn this matter so that we can get you counsel appointed in this particular case, so they can better make sure that they have all the information that they need. I'm gonna adjourn this matter until August. Let's see. August 9th at 8:30 a.m. so that counsel can be appointed to you on that date and you can be able to move forward. Okay, ma'am?
Yes, will it be through Zoom again or in person?
Through Zoom again, okay? So log back on the way you logged on today on August 9th at 8:30 a.m. and we'll get somebody with you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, ma'am. We'll see you then. Bonds continued at $0.
Okay.
All right. Miss,
Judge, I'm sorry, Your Honor.
it's okay, go ahead. I'm not, I can wait to start the case. What's going
Oh,
on?
housekeeping matter on Kyle Wimbush case. Can you check to see who the officer was in that case or is on that case? If I just need to get the ticket. I can come down and look at it, Your Honor. I don't want to hold you up.
I can tell you.
So, Mr. Wimbush?
Yeah.
Oh, we don't have a name? Oh. Officer W. Willis?
Okay, Judge. Thank you.
Okay. Whitney Willis is the first name.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. All right, it's Mianca. Did I say it right this time, Miss Washington? Unmute yourself for me.
Yes.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Mianca Washington. On the docket today is ticket number SP 1549547. Count 1, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Count 2 is dirty, obscure, improperly displayed plates. Ticket number SP 1590573. Count 1, improper plates. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, expired plates. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Morning, Harry Boffin for the defendant. Would you, ma'am, state your name, please?
Mianca Washington.
Judge, I am stipulating a probable cause for dismissal of each of the instant cases. The defendant showed me a valid registration that will not expire until December 2nd of 2024. Her insurance is valid until January 7th of 2025. She also showed me a picture of her plate. She's removed one of those plastic sleeves from her plate, thereby correcting the improper plate condition. I stipulate the probable cause for dismissal of these cases. I thank the prosecutor and Your Honor.
All right, this time the court's going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss these matters without prejudice. Ms. Washington, I hope you see how important it is to have your documents valid, up to date, and in your vehicle, on your vehicle at all times, okay?
Yes, indeed.
All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set, okay?
Judge Taylor.
Yes, ma'am.
I just want to say thank you. Honestly, I know you probably don't remember me, but I was going through homelessness and no income for the plate and stuff. And you had helped me with the resources on getting my place and stuff. And I was finally, I'm in my place now for like the last 3 months. Yeah. And then like literally I was just finally able to get my tag.
Nice.
The other day.
I'm so proud of you. Listen, we're not all here to punish. We're here to help too. And we know that people sometimes have difficult times, but we can help you out as best as possible so that you can feel like the wonderful person that you are on the outside as well as on the inside, okay?
Yes, indeed. Yes,
Okay, now
indeed.
keep it
I'm
all
just
up. Okay, so you gotta keep it up and keep pressing and moving forward. Okay.
most definitely. I'm the same young lady that the little girl with the autism when we had that.
Oh yes.
Yes, that's me.
All right, ma'am. Well, it's good
So
to
it's
see
all
you, and I'm
taken
glad
care
that
of
you're
now.
doing well. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. You
All
too.
right. You enjoy the rest of your day. Okay.
Thank you. You too.
All
Have a
right.
good one, you guys.
You too.
Bye.
Bye bye. All right. Kyle Wimbush, I got you now. Okay. All
Judge,
right.
we need to talk. I need to talk to Boffman on the Wimbush.
Okay. Okay. They're trying to work something out for you. He also has a disregard signal red or amber ticket that's in default that I'm willing to. I know. I'm sorry. You don't have to hear it. Can
We
you
need
please
to
hear it
we
so
need
we
to
can
know
Oh,
about
that's
move
that,
on?
man.
okay. Okay.
Okay.
Can I
All
just
right.
pull Boffman away from you for a second, Judge? I'll just.
Okay, that's fine. Just take him away.
Okay.
Mr. Wimbush, that means they're trying to work something out, possibly, potentially on your behalf today. So just hold tight. It might work out in your favor.
Breakout room 2, Boffman.
Okay. I see you there, Mr. Wu. Just give me a second. I'm going to get your matter going too, okay? Investigator Fulkerson.
Good morning.
Good morning. I gave Miss West ample time to check in, and she has not checked in. So I'm going to go ahead and capious her. I
Okay.
didn't want you to continue to wait in there, and I gave her more than enough time. She was supposed to be here at 9 o'clock.
All right. Thank you so much, Your Honor. I appreciate you.
No problem. I appreciate you too. So you're all set for today, okay?
All right. Thank you. You have a wonderful day.
You too.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Offer, huh?
Oh, but so Officer Shelton was on the same case too.
Yep, I'm trying to get them out as well. One sec. Did you need to talk back to Mr. Wimbush, Attorney Boffman?
No, Mr. Wimbush and I are very clear. He's ready to accept the offer for the prosecutor today. Mr. Wimbush, just quickly, that is that the misdemeanor would be dismissed here today. The civil infraction will be reduced to speed 1 to 5 over in a limited access zone that is 0 points and does not abstract to your Secretary of State record. I'm assuming that you're pleased and thankful, and we're ready to proceed, Your Honor.
All right, fantastic. Thank y'all for working this out for me. You okay, Mr. Wimbush? You're having a tough day today, aren't you?
I appreciate you guys extending the leniency. Like I shouldn't have put myself in that situation.
Say less. I'm sorry. I don't want to interrupt you, but I don't want you to talk about it.
I know.
Forgive me.
He's been emotional since the last lady spoke.
get
I
it.
just want him to be okay. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Kyle Wimbush. This is you, ticket 687-76124. This is one count offered to engage the services of another. Also calling ticket number SP 151245501. This is one count disregard signal red or amber. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Morning, Your Honor. Harry Bachman for the defendant. Would you please state your name, sir?
Kyle Winbush.
Judge, the defendant has been advised he's going to waive his right to any further hearings or trials. There's a recommendation here that the defendant would plead responsible to the civil infraction that would thereafter be reduced to speed 1 to 5 over in a limited access zone. The misdemeanor would be dismissed here. I stipulate to probable cause for the dismissal. I also stipulate to the information contained within the 4 corners of the complaint for the purpose of the responsible plea. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. With that being said, the court's going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss ticket U687-76124 and reduce to a plea of responsible 1 to 5 limited access speed on that ticket. Sir, the fine for that is $125. Typically, you have 14 days to pay that. Is that going to be enough time for you?
That's more than enough, Your Honor.
Okay, all right. My clerk printed me out the sheet and I done stuck it in some type of magical thing. Here it is. All right, so it's gonna be due no later than July 24th. July 24th is when that fine is due, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. If there's nothing further, you're all set. Make sure that it says 1 to 5 speed, limited access before you pay it, okay? Because if you do the disregard, it's gonna be more points and I'm not gonna be able to do anything about it, okay?
I do have, yeah, that's fine.
Okay, just pay it like next week if you can, or the week after.
Then
Okay.
when you pay it on the 15th on Monday, I will pay it.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Officer Shelton, Miss West did not show up, so you can go ahead and log off. I'm a capious her. Sergeant Carrison, Miss Wilson did not show up as well, so I'm a capious her.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And Judge,
Have a
for
great
the
day.
record, and for the record on these trials where the defendants are no show, I'm just asking the court for a cash bond, some sort, because the officers do wait. So I mean that's at the court's discretion. But I'm just asking.
I know. I at least put them on. I at least put them in capious status. Some people do show cause. I know they do wait a long time too. I must discuss that in my board meeting, and my traffic court meeting, though, too, to see what I can do for those. Because I agree. All right, they wait and they could be protecting my city instead of sitting in here with us. All right, Michael Wu.
Yes.
All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Michael Singh Wu. This is V ticket 503988. This is 1 count of operate a food establishment without a license. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Bachman for the defendant. Would you, sir, please state your full name?
Michael Yip-Sing Wu.
This matter is for pretrial, and we just need to adjourn. The defendants made some applications and paid some fees, and we're waiting for the paperwork that we need.
Okay. Yes. When did you make those requests, sir, so I can make sure I give you enough time? Mr.
I'm
Wu?
sorry.
When
Yes,
did
I'm
you
sorry.
make the request so I can make sure I give you enough time?
Could you give me about about like a month and 2 weeks?
I can give you until September 10th. Does that work?
Yes. Yes, I'm almost
Okay.
in completion, but I just want to make sure that I have enough time because there's like a checklist, and I didn't know that there was a plumbing maintenance department as well that came out before July 4th, and I was almost in completion.
Okay. I'll give you until September 10th. If you need a little
Okay.
bit more time after that, let me know and I can give you a little bit more time. But September 10th at 8:30, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Wu. You have a great rest of your day.
I appreciate you, Judge.
No problem. I appreciate you too. Have a good day.
You too. Thank you.
Bye-bye. All right, Officer Nathan, I'm calling your person in here. So thank you for your patience this morning.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. Now calling the Quinchella. Is it Quinchella? Quishelle. Thank you.
Yes, no problem.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Quishelle Jamisha Williams. This is ticket SP 1291854, 1 count reckless driving. Ticket number SP 129745561, equipment violation. SP 129745563. No receipt of registration. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Morning, Harry Bachman for the defendant. Ma'am, state your name.
Quaysha Williams.
These matters are set for trial. Any officer here for that purpose? Would you state your name and badge number, please?
Officer Wade Info, badge 4248.
Thank you. Your Honor, as to the reckless driving count, the defendant moves to dismiss without prejudice for failure of the complaining witness to appear on this date and time. And the defendant is going to plead guilty to improper equipment here as to the balance of the cases.
All right. Do you stipulate to the four corners of the ticket to establish a factual basis, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor, so stipulated. I also stipulate to probable cause as to any matter being dismissed here.
All right, so at this time, the court's going to enter a plea of responsible to one count improper plates. Mary, is it late fees on here? Let me see. I'm trying to see if it's late fees because I think that ticket, it may not be though. No. Okay. All right. I know it says something else. I know. Isn't that weird?
This might be the old.
Okay. All right. So the fine for that is $120. Thank you, Mary. Typically, you have 14 days to pay that. Is that going to be enough time?
Yes, that'll be fine.
Okay. So pay it no later than July 24th, 2024.
Okay.
Okay, Ms. Williams?
Okay. Yes.
All right. If there's nothing further, you're all set. Thank you.
All right. So everything else will be cleared. I won't have any points that goes to my record.
Everything else is dismissed. The officer for the reckless driving did not show up. So that case was dismissed. They can refile it if they want to, but it's gone for today. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. All right. If you have any reinstatement fees you need to pay, you may have to pay those. But if you showed up to all your court hearings, you probably don't have any. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
Bye
bye. All right. Thank you, officer. Be safe out there, please. Okay.
Oh yeah, you have a great day.
You too. Thank you. Hold on a second. All right, Attorney Boffman, I think that we are I'm gonna bring in some other people. I think these are your people. All right. Justin York.
I'm here.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Justin York. This is U-Ticket 664-22323. This is one count of disorderly conduct. This matter was on a 6-month delay. Defendant was to have paid $250. I adjourned it from our last court date of June 10th to today's date for complete payment. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Bachman for the defendant. Sir, state your full name.
Justin York.
We still owe $59, Judge. would you please just give us a short period of time to come back and get that paid?
Yes.
Thank you.
How much time do you need, Mr. York?
Like 10 days.
Okay. All right. I'll give you a little bit more.
Okay, thank you.
'Cause you have been making payments and you are almost there, Mr. York.
When I'm done, when it's complete, I don't have to come to court no more. It'll be dismissed.
Yeah. How about if you have it paid on no later than July 26th, I'll dismiss it, okay?
That's
If you have it
perfect.
paid by July 26th, if paid, I will dismiss, okay? And you don't have to come to court.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're very welcome, Mr. York. Keep making those payments. I appreciate you.
All right, you have a good day.
You too. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay. All right. All right. I see you made it back in here. I'm gonna bring everybody else in. It's gonna get a little crowded, but we're gonna get these people out. Mr. Young, Devin Young.
Hello?
Hello. Now calling the matter of the people versus Devin Rayshawn Young. This is ticket SP 1530925. Drive with the revoked license, count 1, count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Harry Boffman, on behalf of the defendant, would you, sir, please state your name?
Devin Richard Young.
Judge, we would like this matter set for a trial. The defendant is aware of his right to a jury trial. He's going to waive that here today.
Okay. If you'll raise your right hand, sir, for me. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
And it's my understanding that you want to have a bench trial. That's the trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct, sir?
Yes.
All right, I'll set this matter for a bench trial on the day of, look, it looks like September 20th. September 20th at 9 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Yes. Thank you.
All right. There's nothing further. You're all set. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Oh, okay. Let me hurry along. Deion Wilson.
How you doing, Your Honor?
Good. And yourself, how you doing?
All right, ma'am.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Deion Darnell Wilson. This is ticket SP 1464779. 1 count driver's license never acquired. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Boffman for the defendant. Would you state your name, sir?
Deion Wilson.
Judge, this has been adjourned previously for compliance. We're asking that you just give us some more time. The defendant has not passed his driving test, but he's going to reschedule and get back after it. So would you just give us one more chance to come back with a valid driver's license, please?
September 11th, Attorney Boffman.
Thank you.
No, I'm saying that's when he's been on my docket since September 11th.
Okay, yeah.
It's been a whole year.
We admit, but he's not been what they call dilatory. He's been taking the test. It's been 2 unsuccessful tries. He does have the book. He's studying, and we just need one more chance, please.
Listen, this your last chance, Mr. Wilson, because I had a whole meeting yesterday about how my numbers need to improve and be better. And when I have this case on my docket, it's supposed to be here for 120 days. This will be 365 days your case has been on my docket. Well, 364, because it'll be the day before. You have to have your license, or else you're going to have to take a plea, and then you're just going to have to take whatever consequences come with it. I can't. I'd have been more. Listen, 120 days. How long is it going to be here on my docket for?
365.
That's why I be getting in trouble. And then the court be coming to get me, and then y'all gonna get somebody in here who's gonna be like, plea right now. All right. September 10th, that's it. Final pre-trial. Last chance. Good luck to you. Study very hard for your test. That way you don't have to have extreme pressure, but you need to complete it by September the 10th. Okay?
September the 10th. Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
8:30 a.m.
8:30 a.m.
All right. I'll see you then.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sir. Mine as well. Already put me in a bind.
I'm
Anthony
sorry.
Woods, it's all right. Don't worry. I'm just fussing out loud, Mr. Wilson. I know you're trying, and that's why I'm gonna give you this last chance, but you gotta focus and get it so that you can pass it, so that you can be a licensed driver, okay?
Okay, thank you.
I know it's hard when you don't pass it, but third time's a charm, okay?
All right. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome, sir.
Mr. Woods, you gotta remove your hat in your report.
Especially because he just don't owe no $59. Mr. Woods owe all his money.
I'm sorry, I
It's
missed
okay.
that.
I'm gonna help you, Attorney Boston,
Okay.
because my clerk makes great notes on my files. Now calling the matter of the people versus Anthony Tyrone Woods Jr. This is case number SP 152-16611. This is open alcohol motor vehicle passenger. I also have ticket SP 1107928. Enter with a vacant dwelling without owner's permission. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Baughman for the defendant. Would you, sir, state your name?
Anthony Woods.
So I'm showing the defendant owes $200.
Yes, he does. And he has that other case that's open, but that one isn't contingent upon him. But he owes $200 on this other case too. But this one is the one that's on the docket for today, the enter without vacant dwelling, because I'm supposed to dismiss that if he gets it all set.
I can pay it today.
How long do you need to pay the $200 on that ticket, Mr. Woods?
Today. I can pay it today.
So why didn't you pay it?
Well, because I get paid every 2 weeks, so I'm
He
waiting
doesn't
on.
get paid till after this afternoon, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh. All right. If we look in the computer system tomorrow and we see that it's paid, I'm going to dismiss it. So pay it today.
Got you.
All right. If paid by tomorrow, you don't have to sign back on. I'll just dismiss it. So if paid by 7-11, get your free Slurpees, everyone. I will if it's available. I'll dismiss this ticket tomorrow. Then you'll just owe the $200 for the other ticket, right? But you can take your time, but I will pay that because if you don't pay it eventually, it goes to collections and then they take it out your checks. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. All right. If there's nothing further, Mr. Woods, take care of that this afternoon. If it's taken care of and we look in the system tomorrow, I'll dismiss it. You don't have to sign back on. Okay. All right. Have a good day. All right. Attorney Boffman, you also bye, Mr. Woods. What's up? What's up?
Online, how do I pay it?
If you look online and go to the right-hand side on 36districtcourt.org, it'll say case lookup. And make sure you pay the EWAP ticket. You want the case number that you need to pay?
Yeah.
Okay. SP?
Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Say it again.
SP, Sam Paul, okay, 110-79281.
1007591.
79281. So it's SP 110-79281.
Okay. SP.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. All right. He does have the 12 warrants there for Gregory Wilson. Ooh. My goodness. Go ahead, Mr. Woods, log off. Gregory Wilson. Ooh.
Just for your information, Mr. Wilson will waive any formal reading of the information or complaint for those warrants.
Thanks.
He and I had a discussion about what they were in detail.
Okay.
I'll put that on the record.
Mr. Wilson, can you hear me? All right, Patricia Wilson, I'm trying to get all your people. I think that's the last one, and then we'll be able to.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. You know about her tickets and warrant status too, Attorney Boffman?
I believe I don't. I'm looking up now though.
You may though, because it's FTD expired plates. It may all be on the docket. Let me see.
Let me see.
Oh, that's the review. It's
I see
drove our license suspended. Yeah, drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. No insurance, misdemeanor. I don't know why
So-
those got me.
I can discuss those with Miss Mason if possible, Your Honor. Miss Mason,
Okay.
are you available?
Yes,
And while you're
Commissioner,
doing
William, 2.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
go ahead.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Rico Wilson.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, you got work, so I'm gonna let you keep your scarf on. It's okay, Attorney Boffman. Go with him, and I'll have Attorney Werberlin. He's gonna adjourn this along with his 12 warrants.
Yes, Your
Now
Honor.
calling the matter of the people versus Gregory Rico Wilson. This is ticket SP 1568494. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2 is sufficient or defective lights. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ben Werbling, P64889, on behalf of the defendant. Sir, could you state your full name for the record, please?
Gregory Wilson. Gregory Rico Wilson.
And Judge, it's my understanding that we're requesting an adjournment for compliance purposes.
All right. This time the court's going to enter a plea of not guilty. All the warrants will be set aside that he has out there, and pleas of not guilty will be entered. I'll set this matter for a hearing on the day of pretrial, September 10th. September 10th, sir, at 9 a.m. I'll set your bond at 8:30 a.m. I apologize, 8:30 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Right. You're welcome. If there's nothing further, you're all set.
Thank you.
All right. No problem. Have a good day. All right. Gazwan Yono. Unmute yourself for me, sir.
Gazwan Yono?
Gazwan Yono. Now calling the matter of the people versus Gazwan George Yono. This is ticket V503992. This is one count of shall be unlawful to sell cigarettes without a license. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ben Werbling, P64889, on behalf of the defendant. Your name for the record, sir?
Gazwan Yono?
Judge, is the date and time set for a pretrial? This is one of those situations, Your Honor, where the payment has been made, and then we're waiting. So I know that we want to keep things moving and we don't want to keep adjourning things, but unfortunately, we have that situation. So it's not a matter of if, it's just when. So I think we're going to have that compliance very soon.
All right.
Yeah.
Mr. Yono. Sometimes the city can move a little slow, I know.
Yes.
You've been waiting since April. I'm gonna give you one more.
Yep.
So, September 10th at 8:30 a.m., okay?
September 10 at 8:30? Okay.
Yes, sir, via Zoom, okay?
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome,
Thank you,
sir.
Your
I'll
Honor.
see you then. You're welcome. All right. You're welcome. Kevin Williamson?
Yes, ma'am.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Kevin Ezel Williamson. This is ticket number SP 1568164. Count 1, drove while license not valid. Also calling ticket SP 1568143. Count 1, 26 to 30 miles over posted speed. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Judge Ben Warbling, P64889, on behalf of the defendant. Your name for the record, sir?
Kevin Ezel Williamson.
Judge, this is the day and time set for a pretrial and hearing, respectively. He's taken the class, so we have that in play. He's close to the license, so I don't know if this has been adjourned before, but that was sort of our strategy.
All right. One more adjournment. September 10th. When he's trying to get his license back or something?
Yeah, I think we're close, Judge.
Okay. September 10th. 8:30 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Can you pull her? Brianna Williams.
Good morning, Your Honor. How you doing?
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Brianna Latrice Monique Williams. This is ticket SP 1549382. One count, no insurance misdemeanor. Also ticket SP 1549381. Count 1, tinted windows. Count 2, defective brake lights. Count 3, no valid registration certificate. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
And good morning, Your Honor. Ben Warbling, P64889, on behalf of the defendant. Your name for the record, please.
Brianna Williams.
Judge, date and time set for a pretrial with respect to her matters. It's my understanding that she would be pleading to the 2 civil infractions. Well, there's actually 3. She would be pleading to the improper equipment and the defective brakes. She's presented valid documentation with respect to the remaining matters.
All right. Do you stipulate to the 4 corners of the ticket to establish a factual basis, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So at this time, the court's going to enter. Do you stipulate for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed?
Yes, Your Honor.
So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to 1 count defective equipment, 1 count defective brakes. Okay. The fine for the tinted windows is $120. Oh. How you get out? You said shift 12. Oh. And the fine for the defective equipment, it looks like it's $200. So that's a total of $320. Ma'am, typically you have 14 days to pay. You need more time than that?
Yes, I do, unfortunately.
How much time do you need, ma'am?
At least 30 days.
Okay. You need more like 60. I'll give you until September 24th. You have 2 tickets in default as well that you need, or collections that you need to take care of. You need to come down here and figure that out. Okay.
I was going to the kiosk and try to see if I can
come down here. See if they got some program. We got a program going on. See if you can get any fees or anything knocked off right now. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome until August the 2nd. But I'll give you until September the 10th on those other tickets to pay that $320. Okay.
Okay.
All right. If there's nothing further, you're all set.
Okay, thank you so
Thank
much.
you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. All right. All right. Miss Ware?
Yes.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Sydney Tierra Ware. This is ticket SP 1565700. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, expired plates. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
And good morning, Your Honor. Ben Werbling, P64889 on behalf of the defendant. Your full name for the record, miss?
Sydney Tiara Ware.
Your Honor, date and time set for pretrial and hearing with respect to these matters. She's presented valid insurance and proper registration. She indicates that her license is now valid. If that's indeed the case, we are moving for dismissals.
All right, this time the court did look that up. Her license is valid. So the court is going to dismiss these matters without prejudice. However, ma'am, you have 2 tickets and collections at 36th District Court. You need to come down here and take care of them.
Is it recent? Because the recent one is paid for like second day prior.
It's a ticket from, let me see what year it is. It's a speeding. You have 2 speeding tickets. You gotta slow down. You're gonna have all these points. You only get 12 before you can't.
Yeah, I noticed when I go down to the court, they say that it's still like pending because when I pay for it, it's like it's not refreshed in the system, I guess.
Okay. Well, if you took care of it, let me see. 134701771. It's from 22. You took care of that speeding ticket from 22?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and you took care of the no registration ticket as well?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Then go forward. Okay. You don't want to mess yourself up too early in the game, though. Okay.
Okay.
All right. If there's nothing further, the cases on my docket today have been dismissed. You're all set, Ms. Ware. You're welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Stephen White. Mr. White.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Stephen Deshaun White Jr. This is ticket SP 1567379. Count 1, open alcohol motor vehicle driver. Count 2, defective or missing equipment. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Baughman for the defendant. Would you state your name, sir?
Stephen White.
Judge, the defendant's going to waive all rights and plead guilty to open alcohol as a passenger. He's ready to give a factual basis.
All right, sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of March the 27th of 2024. Were you in a Chrysler vehicle in the area of West Chicago and Bryce streets in the city of Detroit? Or
Yes.
Bryce? And while you were in that area, Bryce, yeah. And while you were in that area, was there open alcohol in that motor vehicle, sir?
Yes.
Satisfied, counsel?
Satisfied. Thank you, Your Honor. I stick to probable cause for any matter being dismissed here.
All right, thank you so much. So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the reduced charge of open alcohol motor vehicle passenger in this particular matter. Sir, my fine is $250 for that. How long do you need to pay that? 30 or 60 days?
60.
Okay, so that brings us to September 10th, 2024. Is that going to be enough time for you, sir?
Yes.
Okay, have it paid by then. The other 2 counts have been dismissed, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, Mr. White. You have a great rest of your day, okay?
All right, you too.
No problem. Attorney Baughman, did you need to speak back to Ms. Wilson? Because I'm gonna just, no, okay.
Ready.
Okay. All right, let me do Mr. Waddy because he's just gonna be a new date, and then I got you, Ms. Wilson. Now calling the matter of the people versus Lamone Waddy. This is ticket nope, that's in collections. Ticket SP 1566302. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, open alcohol motor vehicle driver. In warrant status, he has ticket 1351754. Count 1, failed to display a valid operator's license. Count two, operate uninsured motor vehicle. Ticket SP 1186094. Count one, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Count two, drove while license suspended. Count three, no insurance misdemeanor. And ticket number SP 1219912. Count one, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Count two, drove while license suspended. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
And good morning, Your Honor. Ben Werbling, P64889 on behalf of the defendant. Sir, could you state your name for the record, please? Judge, today's the date and time set for pretrials and hearings with respect to these matters. I spoke with Mr. Waddy extensively. I also saw that he has other matters that are in warrant status. So our plan was to adjourn this. He says he's eligible to get a license, and then when he comes back, we may be able to deal with everything globally.
Okay. This time the court's going to grant that request. I'll set these matters for the date of September 10th. But sir, you got to have everything together by then, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I believe I called all his tickets that were in warrant status, Attorney Werbeling. They'll be pleased if not guilty, entered on his behalf, and bond set at $0.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Waddy. He raised his hand. All right. You're all set, sir, unless you had a question.
I did. Can you run down how much because tickets majority
We can't really hear you breaking up.
of those tickets have vehicles I don't.
I think I looked him up, Judge. I thought I saw, unless I'm getting him mixed up, but there's a civil infraction of like $120.
Okay.
But
He may.
I don't. Okay.
He may not have
Well,
that much stuff that he needs to pay. Come down to 36th District Court
But
and
it-
they'll tell you
Yeah.
how much you owe civil infraction wise. You won't be able to pay anything on the misdemeanors until we resolve them, okay?
Yeah. And I think we discussed the amnesty if that was still going on.
Yep, it goes on till
Yeah.
August 2nd, okay?
Okay.
Amnesty goes on till August 2nd. Okay? All right. All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set, sir. You're welcome. All right, Patricia Wilson, thank you for your patience, ma'am.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right. All right. Now calling the matter, Attorney Goffman, you may have to step in for this. I think what we have up there is going to be the thing. Oh, no, there he is. Now calling the matters of the people versus Patricia Denise Wilson. This is ticket SP 1476310, no valid registration certificate. Ticket SP 1476303, driver's license never required. Count one. Count two, no insurance misdemeanor. Count three, expired plates. Ticket SP 1413052, drove while license suspended. Ticket SP 1413051, count one, expired plates. Count two, no proof of insurance. Also have tickets number SP 156777171, drove while license suspended. Count two of that ticket, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Count three, no insurance. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Baughman for the defendant. Would you, ma'am, state your name?
Patrice Wilson.
Your Honor, the defendant is going to resolve all of these matters here, and now there's a recommendation that if she pleads guilty to 4 counts, that would be 1 count of failure to display, 2 counts of expired plate, and 1 count of allowing, then the balance of the cases would be dismissed here. And on the allowing, there's a recommendation for a 90-day delayed sentence that has been explained to the defendant. She's ready to give a factual basis here today.
That don't work for her. She has another one that's delayed that she still ain't paid the $200 on. And that was a year ago, more than a year ago. So I don't, if she ain't paid for that one, how we gonna put her on delayed?
Ms. Wilson, I didn't advise her of that. Are you aware that you owe $200 on a delayed sentence already?
That's the ticket I was telling you about, and you said that it probably wasn't in the system yet.
It's in the system. She pled on January 4th of 2023.
Yeah.
Then I came to court in April.
And she came to court in April, and you ain't paid for it. And then I gave you until July 10th. Because then you came back on 4/3/24.
Can you make a payment, Miss Wilson?
Yeah, I can make a payment by the end of this month.
Your Honor, can you set a review date?
No,
No? I understand.
I mean, now for this other 90-day delayed sentence, I got to set another amount of money that she's not gonna be able to pay. So what I'm gonna do?
No, I came and I paid, and then he said that it probably wasn't in the system when I came in. When I had a court date in April, he said I should have waited because I came down there to pay it, and they looked at me like they didn't know what I was talking about. So I am aware of that. I have tried to pay it. So here it is, my July court date, and I'm still trying to pay it. I can pay it. As well as some other situation I had where somebody sued me. It's been holding up my license. I'm also paying $150 a month on my disability check for that as well through Congress collection.
You do realize my concern is more of the fact that this is
You gotta do
over.
it.
This is almost 2 years old, and so she's saying she could pay it, but then it hasn't been one payment made on it. I just pulled it up in the system, so I don't know who told you. You were thinking of the new ticket that you just recently got that
Right,
wasn't in the system for you to be able to pay, but the older ticket is the one. But we'll move forward. Can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
You can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
Okay. I want to take your attention first back to the date of July 4th of 2023. That time, were you driving a Mercury vehicle in the area of Auto Drive and Sunset in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And while you're driving that vehicle, had your driver's license never been acquired?
My driver's license was suspended.
Okay. They tried to give you a break then, I think. Okay. A license was suspended. Did you also not have any car insurance on that vehicle at that time?
Yes.
Hold on. Are the expired plates going to be the civil infractions, Attorney
Yes.
Baldwin?
Expired plates.
Okay. All right. And then I want to take your attention. I see both of them. Then I want to take your attention to the date of February 4th of 2023. At that time, were you driving a Mercury vehicle in the area of East Auto Drive and Terrell Streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And while you were driving that vehicle, let me open this. Was your license suspended at the time, ma'am?
Yes.
And counsel, do you stipulate to the four corners of the ticket to establish a factual basis for her remaining civil infractions of expired plates?
Yes, I do so stipulate, and I stipulate the probable cause as to each matter being dismissed here.
All right, so at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the reduced counts of fail to display, 2 counts, and 2 counts of expired plates. 1 second. Okay, so the delayed 3, which I thought it was. So the ticket for the allowing, she already pled to, she just needs to pay that money on that ticket. So it's the same ticket. It just says review, so I get it. So I didn't have a replete to that one. So you got to pay that ticket, ma'am. The other 2 tickets are expired plates. They're $145 a piece. Typically, you have 14 days to pay them. Sounds like you need to get on a payment plan for those, so I'm not gonna make a date due. Can I do that for civil infractions? Can she get on a payment plan for civil infractions? Okay, all right, 145 for both of those. And then on the remaining 2 counts, I'll waive the cost and fines. Ma'am, how much time do you need to pay that allowing so that I can finally dismiss it?
Okay, can you tell me the total?
So on the allowing, it's $200. On the other 2 civil infractions, it's 145 a piece. So that is my math, not mathing right now for me. 280? No, that's more than that. 290.
290.
290 for those. You can get on a payment plan for the 290. I need to know specifically when you're gonna pay this 200 because I cannot dismiss that case. It's just open on my docket forever.
Okay, I can pay the 290 by the end of this month.
I need you to pay the 200. The 290,
I mean,
you can come down here and make a payment plan for that. I'm not gonna put a
okay,
due date on
I can do
those.
the 200 at the end of the month.
Okay, 200 at the end of the month. If you pay this off by, you think it's July 30th first? Is that when you're thinking, ma'am?
Yes.
All right, if you pay it by July 31st, you don't have to come back on. I'll dismiss it, okay?
Okay. Now for the 290, you said I can make a payment plan?
Come down here and set up a payment plan.
Okay, can you lightly explain the amnesty program you said something about?
So if you have some other tickets beyond these, because these are fresh and new tickets, but if you have some other tickets that are in default or that you may need to pay, if you come down here by August 2nd, they'll come down, they'll reduce some of the fees so that you can be able to get your license back in order. So come down here and see what fees they'll take off, what they'll reduce things to. They may be able to help you with some of these things so that you can get your license back in order, okay?
Okay.
So come down by August the 2nd. That's the program ends August 2nd.
Okay.
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 And you can include these 2 new tickets because they'll be in there by that point in time, but you gotta pay that 200 at least.
Okay.
All right. All right. If there's nothing further, you're all set. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Excuse me.